way, your purpose is something that a lot of people maybe can or cannot understand, but it's something that just feels right to you. Like when you do it, you just feel it. You just know this feels right, man. I'm supposed to be doing this. This is what I'm supposed to do in this life, you know? And you know this. Things that you've been through in life, the person that you are today is what catalysts you into your purpose. And everybody has that thing, but once you get over that thing, you realize, and once you walk through that darkness, you realize, bro, that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, bro. Miracles really do happen, and that you're not on this earth for no reason. You know that you're not here for no reason. You know that I need to do something with my life. I need to do the exact thing that I dream of doing. Exact thing I need to dream of doing. I'm not wasting a single day, a single minute living a life, being a person that I don't want to be. Those time periods where I was falling in the trap of the world is something that broke me out of the world to show me the light. And now I'm sitting in the light, and I'm seeing a life that is past my wildest dreams, bro. I'm living a life that is past my wildest dreams. What's up, guys? Back in with another video, and right now I'm up on top of the roof. I don't know, I just thought I'd get out here. I don't know, it's a really nice morning. But I want to talk about how when you're chasing your dreams, you know, and you're chasing what your purpose is in life or what you feel best doing, you know, and it's not even the fact of it being a purpose or any of the, I'm not gonna say it's not the fact that it's your purpose, but in a way, your purpose is something that a lot of people maybe can or cannot understand, but it's something that just feels right to you. Like when you do it, you just feel it. You just know this feels right, man. I'm supposed to be doing this. This is what I'm supposed to do in this life, you know? And you know this. And you begin to build this dream in your mind of what you want to do with it and where you want to go. And for me, at least, is I have to go all in or I'm not going to be in there at all. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
What the hell is that?
Hey, man. I know, I thought about that when I got up here.
Well, you need to say that.
Yeah, I used to when I used to be on drugs, man. I used to come up here and smoke weed and hide from my parents and stuff like this. And that goes straight into my next point of, you know, the things that you've been through in life, the person that you are today is what catalysts you into your purpose. You know, if I didn't go through everything I went through, if some of you guys don't know, I'm 3.5 years sober, 1,309 days sober, maybe 310, but that's a lot of time. That's a lot of days, you know, for me at least. And it's a place that I never thought I'd get to, but you know, going through that dark period and then coming out of it and then seeing the light and seeing that, yeah, you know, there's endless possibilities in this life now that I've changed my life. You know, you see, man, I don't gotta be limited to what the world's telling me I gotta be or what I can be. I could go and achieve anything. Anything is possible. If I was able to get sober and I was able to change my life, and God did that in my life, you know, what else could he do? You know, there's miracles that went upon my life, and I've obtained this kind of crazy mentality where I believe in all these things that I know I'm gonna achieve. I believe in a life that I know I'm gonna live because I've seen it and I visualized it my whole life. It's something that I've had in my mind for forever, and I've always, before I got to this point today, always had to deny it. Whether it's your parents, whether it's your friends telling you, yeah, man, you're crazy, man. Just be normal, man. Just be regular, man. Don't go out there and convince yourself that you're anything more than normal. Don't convince yourself that you're worth more than a 9-to-5 job. Don't convince yourself that you're that you can make money in other ways than the normal ways that society tells us that you can. And it's like, there's a whole world, bro. There's a whole world. There's a whole universe out there. That there's endless possibilities to the things you could touch, the person that you could be, the things you could do, the ways that you could do them. You know, but so many people that has maybe had this kosher life and maybe hasn't found their purpose or hasn't stepped out into the faith that you stepped out into, they can't understand. And you can't expect them to understand, because they're simply not you. And they'll never be you, and they'll never understand you. But when everything comes into reality, and when you're living the life that you live and everything pays off, they're gonna come around and say, you know why I couldn't understand it, but now I understand. You know, because it's unforeseeable. You have to be deluded. And I remember Central C said that in the interview, like, man, I think that you have to be deluded. You have to be deluded even to fall in love or be in love. But somehow love has became this society thing, right? But it's you have to be deluded, because it's not something that's so real. It's not something that's not far-fetched. You know, the fact that you're gonna be with somebody the rest of your life, the idea of marriage, you know, that's far-fetched. That's like, man, the rest of my life, man, what? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's far-fetched. That's something that is not easy to think about. That's something that is not easy to understand. And it brings me back to the point of, you know, you have to know. You just have to know, and know that, you know, maybe I am crazy. Maybe I am crazy for thinking I'm more than I am, or more than the world tells me that I am, or more than I know I am. Because we're all more than we ever could imagine that we are, you know. But some people don't believe that, you know, and don't let their limiting beliefs affect the life that you live, because you're living your life, man. This is your only life. This is the only life that you're gonna end up being able to live. So you might as well live it in the best. You don't wanna regret. You don't wanna be the person that's always speaking negative upon somebody else, telling them, you know, maybe you could do, maybe you, I don't know, you know, because I've seen the darkness to the point of knowing that when somebody wants things in life, or wants these desires in life that I have, or wants to do great things, it comes from a place that you can't even understand. You'll never understand. And it's something that's theirs, and the reason they're chasing it is because of their feelings, their why, you know. And their why you can never understand, because you're not them. You know, my why is so specific. You know, I'll tell you my why, because I'm here today and I'm speaking and preaching about all these things and sending these messages out into the world because of it. You know, my why is to save the kid that's just like me, or was me. You know what I'm saying? That's so caught in life, so caught in their friends, so caught in social media, that they cannot see that they are more than they ever could imagine to be. The person I am today, the place that I'm at in my life, all the things that I went through is more than I ever could imagine to go through, ever could imagine to be, ever could imagined. You know what I'm saying? So don't limit yourself. You know, I want to tell that kid, like, bro, whatever you feel like you could do, go do it, bro. Go do it. You know, I look at these people like Speed, Kai Cenat, all these people, they're making more than a doctor, an NFL player, all these people. It's not even about the money, but off of something they dreamed of doing, off of playing video games, off of joking in front of a camera, you know, off of streaming. Nobody would have ever thought that. And now the kids are dreaming of be Kai Cenat. And the parents that they have that work to be doctors and work to gain this big life and that went through so much pain and hardship and limiting beliefs, you know, that the world told them. You know, my parents, at least I know, the world told my parents that, you know, there's no other job but the 9 to 5 for you to live. There's no other type of success other than going to school, getting a job, and that's it. So you can't, even your parents, that's what I'm saying, you can't let anybody get inside your mind, get inside your your zone, because man, you doing you. You know, they might not understand it, and they don't understand it, and they won't understand it, but you understand it. You know your why. You know, my why is so specific that it's like, man, nothing can stop me, bro, because I want to touch that kid, bro. I want to change that kid's life how somebody changed my life, bro. And it was the people that changed my life were people that I could have never thought would ever change my life, bro. You know, these are old people in a Alcoholics Anonymous room that touched me more than anybody ever touched me in my life. Told me that, bro, I could be more than I ever could imagine. You know, I've been where you're at. I've been in your shoes where you don't know where the fuck to go in your life. I've been homeless. I've been there to tell me, bro, and just show me like you could be it, bro. And that's all it takes is one person, two people to tell you the right positive messaging. You know what I'm saying? The right things, and your life can change. They told me, bro, you can be whatever you want to be in life, bro. Life just opened up to you. If you stay sober, if you stay out of this thing that's holding you back, and everybody has that thing that's holding them back. Everybody has that. It could be a girlfriend, it could be a boyfriend, it could be a certain relationships, it could be drugs, alcohol, sex. Like, it could be so many different things, but mine was drugs and alcohol that was holding back my life and was destroying me and kept me stuck in a loop and kept me stuck in a mindset that I didn't want to be, and made me a person I did not want to be, and that held me back so much, you know. And everybody has that thing, but once you get over that thing, you realize, and once you walk through that darkness, you realize, bro, that there's a light at the end of the tunnel, bro. Miracles really do happen, and that you're not on this earth for no reason. You know that you're not here for no reason. You know that I need to do something with my life. I need to do the exact thing that I dream of doing. Exact thing I need to dream of doing. I'm not wasting a single day, a single minute living a life, being a person that I don't want to be. And you learn and you figure out, you know, this is what I want. And you have to go through so many things to figure out what you want. You have to go possibly risk everything you have to go find out, man, what is that I want? What are the lessons I need to learn? What defines me? What doesn't define me? What do I want to define me? What do I not want to define me? And it might not make sense to the world, but it's your journey. Embrace your journey. Embrace your life. Embrace the life that makes you you. Because it's the only thing in the world that is gonna make you you. You could live for your mom, you could live for your dad, and you're gonna regret that the rest of your life, man. You could live for the world, you could live for anybody, but live for you. Live for you, bro. I've made the mistake of living for other people. I've made the mistake of taking their disappointment on me, and taking their dreams and aspirations and going to go live them. Going to go try to live them. And then next thing you know, I'm not going to say I wasted 10 years. I ain't going to say I wasted 5 years. I'm not going to say I wasted any time, because those messages, those time periods where I was falling in the trap of the world is something that broke me out of the world to show me the light. And now I'm sitting in the light, and I'm seeing a life that is past my wildest dreams, bro. I'm living a life that is past my wildest dreams. And it's not materialistic. It's not anything but my relationship with God and the person that I know I'm becoming. You know what I'm saying? And that's something I'm eternally and forever grateful for, bro. To see that I could be a person, and to know that there's endless possibilities in life through the things that I went through, you know. And that's all it takes, bro. You going through something, you waking up one day to realize, what am I doing with my life? What is my why? And that, especially the what am I doing with my life? What are you doing? What are you doing? You know, what are your days going into? You know, and I ask myself that every day, bro. Am I doing enough? Am I the right person? Am I becoming the man I want to be? And every day so far for the past couple of weeks has been a yes. And even when I fall, I get on my knees and I pray to God, Father God, show me a new way, show me a new life, show me who I'm destined to be. And every day that He shows me, bro. And I'm grateful for living on this day, man. And I just wanted to say this because, you know, you're gonna be somewhat lonely on this journey. You're gonna be somewhat deluded on this journey. You're gonna be called crazy on this journey. But the fact of the matter is, you're not crazy, bro. There's people out here just like you, man. You're not alone. You're not alone in anything. You're not alone in the pain. You're not alone in nothing. Somebody's like you. I've been through all the things you've probably been through. And even if you've been through worse, I've been through something like it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, I'm grateful to be able to pull out this camera and talk to you today, you know, and tell you, man, that you're worth something. You're worth more than you ever could imagine. And don't limit yourself because of any other circumstance past you and God, man, because God is creating miracles every day. Has made a miracle today to keep you alive and wake you up in this morning and to put this video into your life. So I ask you, man, just stay down, stay prayed up, and just know, like, all is possible, bro. All is possible. No matter who tells you, all is possible, bro. Endless possibilities.